one someone come up with. That's the only thing they come up with. Oh look, you're actually a little bit stressed today, aren't you? Because you had a drink last night, didn't you?
I had a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
I was down at Steve's night. He was doing a bit of DJ.
Yeah.
Went down the store.
And that's why you're all grumpy.
What? Do you hear what he just said?
What?
I was DJing last night, obviously that XFM evening.
Yeah.
Hour and a half, my friend and I split the time on the decks.
Yeah.
What was the word you just used?
He went down a storm.
We went down a storm. Right, 3 girls, I was walking to the toilets during my set, 3 girls went, "You are a genius." Right? What's his name? Dane Bowers? Zane Lowe?
Because you played records in a certain order.
Yes. Sorry Rick if you can't deal with that. Sorry if you're a little bit jealous, because this time you can't share the award.
Oh dear.
But it was my credit this
You
time.
can tell he hasn't been a DJ. Because it's not just about
It's not just about that
the songs you play, it's the way you play them.
Oh
the way you play them, whether it's 33 or 45, very important.
Yeah, leave your hand on them as they're trying to go round.
But so 3 girls there, charmed by me, they loved it.
Yeah.
Zane Lowe, XFM DJ and MTV presenter, probably one of the coolest blokes alive. He came up, gave us massive respect. He said, "I'm loving your set." He actually used those words, right? There were people coming up, they couldn't believe their luck. It was roaring. We'd stick on a track, people would cheer as it came on, right? My particular favourite, Carl, I think you'll agree, my particular triumvirate, LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out, leading straight into House of Pain, Jump Around, then straight into that current Elvis track that's been re-released, remixed by Junkie XL. I played the original, which I'd already played on XFM before. I'm already there, cutting edge.
Yeah.
Right?
3 old tracks, you mean?
3 old tracks.
In a row?
Yep. And, well, I think the words that would best sum it up are, I kicked ass.
Great.
Rick. Alright?
Well, I'm going to be kicking some ass today, because I'm going to be shamelessly self-indulgent, and we've only got 2 shows to go, so I'm playing some of the most beauteous tunes in the world. And I was just telling Carl, lined up a Simon & Garfunkel track, Only Living Boy in New York. He went, "Why is he the only living boy in New York?" I went, "What?" He went, "What does that mean then?" I went, "I don't know." He went, "Well, what is it about?" I said, I don't care. I said, it's a lovely song. He goes, "No, but what's it?" I said, "I don't go into that." I said, he went, I like a story." I said, "Like what?" I said, "Killing of Georgie, no trickery." Killing of Georgie. I think we should play that at the last...
It's good, I heard it the other day on Radio 2, it was cracking. It stands up well.
It's really good.
Tell them what it's about again.
It's about, little girl, gay fella.
A little what? A little gay fella?
Yeah.
Right.
Who, I mean, I haven't heard it for a bit, so it's all off memory, this. But, gay bloke, is he from Scotland?
I have no idea.
But he's from somewhere where gays aren't liked.
Okay.
Right?
No,
he is.
George Boyle's Gargate's nothing more than less than the kindest guy I ever knew, right? Now, all he did was, right, his father said, "How can my son not be straight?" Kicked him out, right? Goes to America.
Yeah, but you can handle all that. You can handle your dad not getting on with you if other people around you are into the same scene.
Yeah.
But he was left on his own, he didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He was getting stressed out.
Yeah.
So he goes...
And this was before, I mean, this is, when did this record come out?
77?
77 years, something like that.
Right.
And, he's...
During punk.
Right, I see, yeah.
So,
you know, the village people had come along and made gay cool.
Yeah.
That had already happened,
yeah,
but it wasn't respected.
But he was watching the telly or something, and he saw that New York had loads of them over there, and they're all having a good time.
Sure.
No, sorry, at no point in the song does Rod Stewart say little gay Georgie was watching telly and saw loads of gays in New York. At no point in that song.
No, but this is what I like about that song, you sort of picture what's going on.
You make it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so the little gay fella was watching telly, and there was presumably the and now from New York, the gay show. Yeah.
Or whatever, because it was a big scene over there, wasn't he, in the 70s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, go on.
So he goes over there, and he's having a great time and that. He's meeting...
Went to New York Town, very quickly settled down, soon became the toast of the Great White Way.
Yeah, they loved him.
All the old queens blew a fuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, he was out late one night.
Yeah.
And he's walking home.
Yeah.
And gets attacked, gets killed, and he's lying in the gutter.
They didn't intend to take his life, they just pushed their luck a little too far that night. Yeah, you see?
So...
Yeah.
But what's good there? Is it good that he had a bit of a good life, and was able to be himself?
Yeah.
Or should he have stayed in Scotland?
He didn't come from Scotland. Again, I really...
Well, I think, is there any way we can get this song before the end of the show and play it? Because I've heard it recently. A lot of people listening will have never heard this song. They won't have any idea.
Can I say what you said when we were talking about that song once before?
Is it bad?
It might be, because we were talking about, you know, Georgie Boy, and he, you know, got it. I don't know.
What?
It's when you said...
Well, No, it's a fact. I don't think if.
Well, he said. So as for King of Georgia, he gets out, dies, right? He goes, well, they do go out late.
I know.
Gay people.
I know a few gay people, and they start to party late on. That's why in Soho, right?
Yeah.
Girlfriend got in a cab, right? Suzanne was in a cab, and the cab driver was taking her to an early start, right? She works at the BBC.
Yeah.
Early start, 4 in the morning. It was going down. It was mental in Soho at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
They were all still like starting the night out.
How do you know they're gay?
It's Soho, isn't it?
Fair enough. Okay. Play a track. I love this. Try and
This is yeah, we will. This is Simon and Garfunkel, The Only Living Boy in New York. It's lovely. Only Living Boy in New York. Do you like that?
It's got a nice feel to it.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Lovely. Bit later I'm going to be playing a Cat Stevens track. It's one of the most beautiful tracks ever written. It's called Lillywhite off Mona Bone Jack On. Look forward to that. We've got Eminem coming up.
We've got the new Eminem single as well, and a big giveaway, Rick, lest we forget.
I think we should tell them what that is.
Do you think so?
Yeah, well, we all went to the BAFTAs, as you know, and we thought we could get a good prize out of this, so we got some celebs to sign the BAFTA bag they gave away. It's just a nice big chunky sort of cardboard carrier bag, you know. It's not the value that counts. This is what values it. Read out the sort of names.
These are the kinds of celebrity names that have signed that bag. Obviously us three, plus Graham Norton.
Yeah.
Angus Dayton signed it. Alan Davis, Jonathan Creek, Jamie Theakston, Paul Whitehouse. A lot of comedians, you notice. Helen Baxendale from Cold Feet, who's also been in Friends, right? I don't know why that's so exciting. Phil Mitchell McFadden.
Yeah.
It's an eclectic bag. I noticed actually that Steve's signature is also mentioned. I think he says Steve, aka Phil Mitchell. Which is very nice of him.
Yeah.
Peter Davison, former Doctor Who.
I noticed also that when you gave him the pen to sign it, he put the pen away.
Yeah, he pocketed it.
Say, whoa.
Just his wily Cockney ways.
You're not Phil Mitchell now, mate.
Exactly.
Give us the pen back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg, and of course, one of broadcasting's biggest legends, Steve Wright.
Oh, Steve Wright,
got him to sign it as well.
Yeah.
But that's, you know, you're not going to find that. That's quite an eclectic and kooky mixture of celebrity names.
Yeah.
You know, autographs on one bag.
And maybe photocopy it, and you can't make that
explain who they are.
You can explain they are.
But we can give that away. And there's, you know, it's a little commemorative thing of the BAFTA. It's got a big BAFTA logo on there and everything. It's pretty classy. Did I mention this? That our agent, who was there, he ran around getting a few of these autographs, and I think Helen Baxter, he went up to him and told him it was for charity, and that was why they signed it. Which I think's, you know, a little bit cheeky, but that's what agents are like, Carl. You've got to
But then again, he didn't get anything from it. It's not like he said, "Give us £1."
No, he just got.
They just got.
Well, he said that as well.
He made 40 quid.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we're going to give that away.
Is that a good prize? I think that's a nice prize, isn't it? It's a little commemorative thing.
Carl, you're turning your nose up on it.
No, it's all right. I wouldn't want it.
Didn't he? Do people get you to sort of do campaigns on the radio, like drink Fosters? I wouldn't, but you know, you can.
Yeah, but look, I noticed on the big board here, it tells us that you can win signed and framed Chemical Brothers album covers on Sunday. Well, that's just 2 geeks who've signed that. We've got 3 alone in this room. Exactly. Plus, we've got some of the cream of Britain's light entertainment who've signed that bag.
No,
I'm appalled by you that you're just so disrespectful of us.
No, but it's like how when I went to the BAFTAs with you, and I wasn't really enjoying it. You were like,
can't. Is that what?
No, you didn't tell us this.
Ungrateful. You're like a little charity case. You're like, I
had chicks queuing up around the block.
You'd usually have to. Someone like you would have to write to Jim or Fix It or Esther Ransom to get them to meet us sort of people. And now it's on your doorstep.
I'm amazed that you didn't enjoy it. Why didn't you enjoy it? You got to walk down the red carpet. You went in. There was George Best, when you sat there in a prime position. You came backstage with a load of other big names. You had a lovely bit of grub.
We were filming this thing for the DVD we're making. That's you, a cameraman on our DVD. And yet you think, now you look grumpy because you had a couple of pints and I can't believe
So tell us why you didn't enjoy it, because the ceremony, what didn't you enjoy about that? It was interminable, wasn't it?
Far too long.
Wasn't it awful?
3
boring.
hours.
I'm sorry. I thought you were going to say something.
Really?
Sorry.
3 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose for you two, at least, you know, you were going to get something.
Sure.
Yeah.
But with me, it's like, I mean, I've never graduated or anything, so.
Have you not?
I'm trying to think of a situation. Basically, I sat there for 3 hours knowing that I'm not going to get anything out of the night.
Yeah.
Right? Now,
Did you? Sorry, when we invited you and you said yes, did you think you were up for an award?
I thought we were going to be sat round tables, having a nice bit of food, whilst people are going up there winning awards. But 3 hours of the same thing over and over again. I mean, if a film's 3 hours in the cinema, you go, well, it's long, but, you know, I wonder how it's going to end. But this was just like the same thing over and over again. Some guy going up, thanks a lot, cheers for the bit of brass, and then going down, sitting down, the same thing over and over again. Honestly, right, I'd say it was one of the worst things I've ever had to do. I enjoyed the night afterwards when we did have a bit of lamb and a nice bit of veg and that. That was alright, and I went home and I was happy, and I got the little freebie bag that you're talking about that we're giving away. Which wasn't much good stuff in it.
Oh, right.
No,
what would you have done on that Saturday night?
Suzanne,
what would you have done or the Sunday night rather, what would you have done had you been at home?
I would have stayed in with Suzanne, right, watching telly, having a nice bit of pate on toast or something, cup of tea, watching 24, but instead I had to buy an expensive suit so I didn't show you up, right?
Yeah. And what did you spend on your suit?
Well, in total, right, because you know the shoes and the suit and the shirt and the tie, it was about 600 quid.
That's the most expensive evening ever.
That's what I'm saying to you. And the daft thing is, it's dark in there. I don't know why you've got to wear a nice suit.
You can't wear a tracksuit, for goodness sake.
It's dark in there!
No, just the shirt and that. It doesn't make you a better person wearing a suit.
No, doesn't make you a better person, no.
We're not claiming it made you a better person.
No, but that annoyed me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an experience, innit? That's why I went, because you think, if I didn't go, if I would have said to you when you invited me, no, Steve, I don't want to go, then I would have never known, right?
Yeah.
And that's my sort of thing in life, right? If something comes up, you should take it, even if you're not going to like it. It's a bit of an experience.
Right.
You know what he said to me? I phoned him up because we had to meet up, and obviously he had to pose as my gay lover.
Yeah.
Get in, right?
Yeah.
He said, what? He said something to me like, I bought a suit, I'm looking good. He said, I'm looking good. People will think, how on earth did he end up with that good-looking guy?
So he got into the role.
That was what he said.
Getting into it.
Such an insight.
Play a record.
I just must say that we've had an email from Darryl Foss. Lots of people have emailed in and said, well done on the BAFTAs and well done on your Room 101. They really liked that.
Thank you.
There's one guy, and it's Darryl says, Ricky, has your dad only got one D-Mob suit? Because I don't know if you noticed, but Ricky wears the same suit every single time he appears on TV, because he spent a fortune on it getting it tailor-made.
I've only got one.
It's a good suit, and
I know.
all the time.
And it's winter as well, it's like a pure wool, so I'm sweating everywhere I go. Anyway, usually it's too much cheese.
I won't be buying another.
Huh?
I won't be buying another one.
Ever.
That's it.
Yeah.
Susan told me today, right, because I've handed it in today to have the trousers turned up a bit.
Why?
Because it was a bit of a bodge job for the night.
Yeah.
Right.
It was just some pins sort of holding it up the other night, but you didn't notice, and I didn't tell you because I thought you'd be getting on the stage and saying, "Look at that freak over there," with his pants end up. But I took it to the plate to get it done. Suzanne tells me that I'm going to start shrinking now and getting to that age where you start going small.
I know that must have been a revelation to you and a worry. Like, how small do you get? How small do you get? Oh,
What are we playing then?
Well, I thought we'd have a bit of Marley music.
Marley music?
Oh,
Okay, go on.
Badly drawn boys, something to talk about. Well, it's a good job we've got something to talk about because we're DJs on XFM 1 and 4.9. I'm going to join with Stephen Merchant. Of course, there, Carl Belkin, how you doing?
Of course, you must have been excited at the BAFTAs because we did bump into Dr. Fox.
Oh yeah.
Pleased with that.
Yeah.
What was the challenge again? I think the challenge was you had to shout Foxy.
Yeah, the challenge was, it's sort of like Jackass, but wimpy Jackass. Carl was our cameraman for the night because we were doing the making of sort of series 2 where we've filmed ourselves sort of writing it and doing bits and pieces and going to awards on it. And it's on me, and my challenge, which I think, was it me that set my own challenge?
You did.
I had to shout Foxy and get him over.
Yeah.
And I bottled out about 5 times. I just thought he was talking to someone.
Yeah.
I just thought, and then I did it, and where's the victory in that?
Yeah.
I shouted Foxy, and he came over and went, alright. I think, where's the victory?
I remember
just say dive off buildings and things.
I was a little bit taken aback though, because even though he was joking and mucking around, he was swearing. You don't expect that from Foxy.
I'll be at if he was off duty.
No, he was. I mean, he's more than one, but he didn't expect it to, because he seemed like a lovely bloke though, but he has got an enormous head. I mean, I'm not disrespecting him. I think he's a lovely guy, but his head is huge.
But it's in proportion with his big body as well. He's a chunky wombat of a man.
True enough.
And so am I.
It was a problem getting him on screen.
Sure, because of the huge head. Yeah,
I was struggling.
No, I know that Popeye people have worries about that. I had to get special lenses.
Yeah. I love the fact that us three freaks can take this out of anyone.
Stop there though, Rick, because I was on TV briefly. There was a thing about The Office on Top 10 TV Bastards on Channel 4, and I appeared on there briefly talking about the show. And there's this girl who's a girlfriend of a friend of mine, and she's like, I saw you on TV last night. I went, yeah. She went, I'll tell you this, you're better looking on TV than you are in real life, and that's good for you. And I was like, oh, I don't know if that was a compliment, because it's like...
Definitely not.
Well, I'm not on TV, so it's not beneficial in any way.
Yeah, but that's like... you have to step out of the TV.
That's like saying, I normally find you pretty repulsive.
Yeah.
My opinion changed slightly last night because you were on the box.
Yeah.
I didn't know, it sounded like it was a compliment.
Through the aid of a different...
Through the aid of lighting and appearing like for 12 seconds on screen in small doses.
Oh, God.
You thought I wasn't as bad looking as I am in real life.
A lot of people have phoned in and wondered if you are Morph grown up, because they've seen a picture of you on the website.
Do you mean me or Carl?
Carl.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, because people have seen you next to a picture of Morph, and it is if you draw around... Honestly, Carl, if you lay you down and draw around you, it's exactly the same shape as Morph.
Yeah.
Or a Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh yeah, gingerbread man. You do look like a gingerbread man. That's great.
Oh, I love Carl. We think you're brilliant. We like looking at you, talking to you, hearing what you've got to say. We think of you, don't we, in the week sometimes?
Rick, I had a bit of good news this morning.
Go on.
And I don't mean this in any way. I'm sure it's an emotional thing for her. But in the Sun it says that Dido, her wedding's off.
Right.
Just thinking, ding dong. Because for some reason, I don't know what it is, I was having a chat with my mates, I've always been under the assumption I could pull Dido.
Because she's
quite ordinary. Do you know what I mean? She looks a bit ordinary. She's quite an attractive one, but like...
Would that be your opening chat-up line?
You look quite ordinary.
Dido, I don't think you could probably get anything better than me. Yeah. Because you're not too hot yourself.
Exactly.
My name's Steve Merchant.
Actually, what I'd do is I'd go, right, I'm not going to meet you in the flesh, but I'm going to send a picture of you on video.
Yeah, this is me on Top TV Bastards. What do you think?
See what you think.
Yeah. And if you think it's good, well, I'm certainly no worse without the lighting and makeup. So don't worry about that.
Exactly.
Oh,
Dido.
A little bit Bowie.
What was your thing about Dido? That she's like a kind of... She's a bit like a receptionist.
We got up and sang once, because she knows her tunes, and a bloke came up, hi, I'm Gridlin Records, I'm thinking of releasing the CD, and it just goes mental.
Exactly.
Everyone buys it. Yeah.
Which good though, isn't it?
But she should be doing photocopying or filing, do you not think? Just the way she looks, she's got a very kind of suburban
the whole look thing annoys me. Do you know there's another Pop Stars thing starting?
Yeah.
Like, it's going on in Ireland, apparently it's Ireland's version of it.
Okay.
And today it was like, you saw all these kids rushing in, there was fat ones there and ugly kids, and you're thinking, it's sad and everything, they might have a good voice, but there's no chance, right? And there was a woman there who looked a bit like Britney, and the bloke, straight away, before even hearing the voice, Britney lookalike over there, go and get her in, give her a ticket, she's through to the next phase. And it's just annoying. Dido isn't beautiful, but she's nice enough. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's why she's fine for me. I mean, I mean, my standards are quite low.
So do you think Steve should go out there then? I mean, that's what we're asking you. Do you think he should?
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit of Bowie.
Thanks, Carl. Try and fix that for next week.
Fashion, David Bowie. We were doing a bit of voguing, sort of cross with body popping there, weren't we, Carl? Yeah.
Played that last night, Rick, during the set.
Yeah.
That was described by Zane Lowe as one of the best sets he's ever seen.
No, but I think Zane just sent an email and said he's giving up because there's no point.
Yeah, exactly.
When he hears stuff like that, he said, I thought I was a DJ. Yeah. After seeing Steve Merchant, I'm obviously not.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. No, so,
yeah, Big Boy Jim was down there.
Yeah, Big Boy Jim was going, wow, you know.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But I like the idea, because you know, Fatboy Slim did Brighton Beach, didn't he? And he had like 20,000 people in Brighton Beach.
Yeah.
And everyone was loving it. Just the idea of me down in Weston-super-Mare doing the same with 86
people. Have you ever seen that thing, karaoke challenge on Challenge TV?
Yeah.
It's great, they're all doing it, and it's sort of like Jonathan, what's his name, from Bread,
Morris,
and all those sort of people there, and the camera pulls out and it's about 8 people there.
Yeah, but what about karaoke challenge is it's not even night fever. Do you imagine that? I mean, talk about... Wow.
Oh dear. We tried to get on that once, didn't we?
On Karaoke Challenge?
Yeah, when we were doing that comedy lab. I was doing it in character,
yeah,
wasn't I?
Do it, yeah, it's David Bowie.
So we'd have a little bit of footage, but
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
they wouldn't even let
that
you
was
on.
terrible.
That was how minor a celebrity you were at the time.
I remember once, right, this is how sad we were. We tried for about an hour to get on the Chris Moyle show. They were doing a competition. He was doing this competition. It was about golf, wasn't it? So it was like things with, you had to think of a song title. Yeah. You had to make it into a golfing pun.